everyone, Andrew Marshall here with the United Fresh Start Foundation. This has truly been an unprecedented year with so many heroes stepping up to help neighbors in need. As we look ahead to the new year and reflect on all that we've gone through in 2020, here at the United Fresh Start Foundation, it's our honor to shine a light on all the ways that produce companies have really responded to the coronavirus crisis this year, working to keep customers stocked, pivoting business models to keep the supply chain moving, getting fresh produce to frontline healthcare workers, to children, families, and so much more. One produce leader that's really heeded that call and then some is Grimmway Farms. Today, I'm excited to be speaking with Dana Brennan, Grimmway's Vice President of Government and Public Affairs, to share how Grimmway has been able to make a difference, not just in their local Bakersfield area community in California, but really throughout the state and throughout the country, supporting retail supermarkets, their K-12 school partners, food banks, and again, everybody in between that process. Dana, thanks so much for joining us today. You know, Grimmway Farms really has a long history of charitable giving. And this year, we've seen that come to the forefront more than ever. Can you tell our audience about your company's commitment to giving back and really what that's meant in this unprecedented year?
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me, first of all, Andrew. You know, I just say from produce drive-through giveaways in the Midwest to hand-delivered produce donations right here in Kern County, we've really made it our mission to step in and help families and individuals that are impacted by COVID. And, you know, we're proud, infinitely proud actually, to say that since mid-March, Grimmway has donated over 1 million pounds of produce to places all over the nation. It's really incredible. And, you know, we really did that creatively with our partnerships with local and state officials and organizations, our customers, our vendors, to use really our existing supply chain to get that right to the communities that needed it the most.
Wow, that's fantastic, Dana. I mean, you guys have really done so much, and like you said, all across the country. You know, and certainly the pandemic has exacerbated a lot of the challenges that are out there. But, you know, Grimmway really does have that commitment to philanthropy and always has. You know, can you share a little bit about what your focus has been, from a charitable perspective, always, and you know, what you're continuing to do in that respect?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I think the breadth and depth of philanthropy as a culture at Grimmway has been really since the inception of the company over 50 years ago. You know, I think we are intentional, a lot of our giving in a typical year, but I think COVID really forced us to be nimble. And that meant meeting the need wherever it may present itself. For instance, we were, our president, Jeff Huckabee, and I were delivering snack packs to our local hospitals amid really the surge here, the first surge in the summer. And we became aware of a need. They were doing these pop-up grocery stores in the cafeterias so that these hospital staff who are on the front lines of obviously fighting for the patients in the hospitals who really didn't have time or could safely go to the grocery store, could really just walk downstairs and have a quick and easy access to anything from pantry goods to our fresh organic vegetables. So we really saw it as a way for us to do what we could whenever we could. And that's really how we got to that 1 million pounds of produce.
Yeah, that's really incredible. You guys have really certainly gone above and beyond to ensure fresh produce has been available for communities right there in Bakersfield, to the food banks that you had mentioned, and really working with folks really all across the country. From the perspective, I know Grimmway does a lot of business with K-12 customers. You guys have just been rocking and rolling in terms of your ability to get product out to those schools that are really looking for those individual carrot snack packs. And thank you so much for everything that you're doing in that respect. We really appreciate Grimmway Farms for your support of the foundation, your company's leadership, and really your culture of giving back. So Dana, thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate Grimmway Farms.